Hi, good morning everyone. Today we are going to present our problem-based task 1 titled Online Car Rental Service Web Application. Our project was developed using PHP, HTML, CSS and JavaScript to create an online system that allows customers to book cars easily and safely. So, we have 3 members in our group. My name is Sharifah Shaira, and another 2, my friend is Malini and Kritika. Now we go to project overview. The objective of our project is to create a simple and secure car rental platform for users to make booking online. The system has several key features. It displays available car types, image and hourly rental price. It provides a booking form for user to enter their details. It automatically calculates the total price based on the number of hours, and it applies form validation to ensure secure and accurate data entry. So now client side scripting use. For the client side, we use HTML and CSS to design the web interface and JavaScript for validation. JavaScript helps check user input before the data is sent to the server. For example, if a user is below 18 years old, an alert message will appear. Not allow, you are less than 18. This prevents incorrect or incomplete data from being submitted and improves user experience. Now I will pass to my teammate to explain the system modules.
Ms. Kritika, I would like to present a server-side scripting use. So for the server side, we use PHP, and this PHP is used to process the form data, validation it again on the server, and calculate the total price. So for example, we can say if the end time is earlier than the start time, the PHP code will show an alert and stop the process. And this ensures that our web application is secure even if JavaScript is disabled or bypassed. For our module 1 is homepage and we use as index.php. So our first module is the homepage. It displays 4 types of cars. So first is Pura Alza, Azora, Beza and Miley. So each car has an image and render rate per hour. So the layout that we design using CSS and with hover effect to make the page more interactive and professional. There also a book now button will link to the booking form. The second module is the booking page. So this page includes a form for customers to fill their names, phone number, age and type of car and book time. So the form uses JavaScript validation to ensure that all fields are completed correctly. So it's also included a checkbox where users acknowledge that all the information provided is true. The second module is the booking page. So this page includes a form for customers to fill their names, phone number, age and type of car and book time. So the form uses JavaScript validation to ensure that all fields are completed correctly. So it's also included a checkbox where users acknowledge that all the information provided is true.
To move on with our secure coding practices, the techniques that we have used is input and citation, server-side validation, data type checking, and form validation, along with email validation. Since we have used a HTML to prevent the cross-line for input and validation, and server-side validation is to ensure the users cannot bypass JavaScript restrictions. Furthermore, with the data type checking, which is to check the age, timestamp, start and end. Furthermore, with the form of validations, which is all the field marked as required to avoid any missing inputs. Lastly is the email validation, which is to make sure that the input that we receive is the email one. Moving on with how secure coding works. Based on the vulnerability, the first one is cross-site scripting, which is XXS. How we prevent it is following the HTML special task. The next is invalid input. For preventing invalid inputs, we placed out the required fields and the furthermore for it. Next is the age misuse. How we prevent that is to follow JavaScript and PHP checks. Lastly is the time logic error, which we have followed with the PHP validations and the GS. In conclusion, in this project, we have learned to integrate clients and site-server scripting, to apply a form validation and secure coding practices, to build a functional car booking system with PHP, and to design a clean and friendly user interface. Furthermore, for future improvements, we can add perhaps a payment gateway or to include a login system, or even connect it to MySQL for a database and booking storage. And thank you everyone. That concludes our presentation.